Hi, my name is Jake Newsom, and I will be delivering a speech on the legalization of hemp, and here's my audience. The hemp plant is relative to the marijuana plant. It's a tall, leafy crop that produces a variety of products. Our history with hemp has been rich throughout World War I and II. Hemp was used to produce rope and many other war-aiding products. Hemp was harvested widespread throughout the United States and proved to be an economic commodity during the desperate times of our nation. Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, and Illinois were some of the top producing hemp states throughout that time period. America's dependence on hemp came to a screeching halt with the declaration of war on drugs, as well as the Boggs Act of 1956. Due to the relation to the ever-popular marijuana plant, it was guilty by association and became illegal in 1973. Many of the leading arguments against hemp refer to its physical resemblance to marijuana. Hemp is close together. Marijuana is spread out when it is grown in fields. It looks not very remarkably the same at all. It requires a lot less sunlight to grow hemp. Marijuana has to be spread out so it can absorb more sunlight. The effects on Kentucky: if legalized, hemp would produce a large economic boom for Kentuckians. Many of the former tobacco fields would become economical again and could produce many jobs for Kentuckians. It would create a substantial amount of jobs that we could keep in the state and help reduce our dependence on importation of hemp. Canada, China, Europe are some of the biggest producers, and our biggest provider right now of hemp is Canada. It would create a substantial... Hemp could be used in efforts to help purify the Kentucky River. As many know, the mercury levels and waste runoff to the Kentucky River is very high. Hemp purifies the soil as well as water. It's highly growable in our area. Hemp can also be used in regions such as Appalachia to help with watershed problems as well as erosion and water purification problems. For example, around sediment ponds and sludge ponds and coal fields. It could also be used on strip mines to help keep erosion from spreading. It could also be harvested in large amounts on our strip mines and could produce an economic boom for eastern Kentucky, where it is much needed. The National Guard could use the product to help the cascading problems with destruction of marijuana crops in Kentucky. Currently we are using a helicopter and the National Guard to go in and cut down tobacco fields, or marijuana fields, when we could be sprinkling the seed across the eastern Kentucky to knock down the HTC levels in marijuana. The hemp actually neutralizes the HTC in marijuana and kills it up to 50% for every generation is grown. If hemp was legalized, it may help to jumpstart the economy not only in Kentucky but also in the states as a whole. Hemp is a renewable resource that we currently are purchasing from other countries, and the importation would be less and boost our economy. That's all, and thank you for listening.